Good evening. I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It's August 12th, 2016, and we've got a big rain event headed our way. I'll try to break this down for you. There remains a little bit of uncertainty on exactly how much rain will fall in each county, but what is for sure is that a lot of rain is going to fall over the coming days. Let's take a look at the infrared satellite view, and you see this large area of white, red, and yellow over New Orleans, southern Mississippi, Louisiana. This is a sort of a tropical system. It's not a named storm or hurricane, but does have some tropical characteristics. And the main problem with this system is that it's not moving. Parts of Louisiana today have received 30, maybe up to 35 inches of rain. Major flooding is ongoing across many counties in Louisiana and also into parts of Mississippi. Now, this is going to be impacting our region as well. It's going to combine with a cold front, and we look up to the north and we see these clouds and showers and thunderstorms. This is the cold front that is slowly moving south and east, and it will sag into our area later tonight into Saturday and will probably meander in our region into the middle of next week. Now, where it sets up is important because the heaviest rain is currently forecast to fall along the front and north of the front, and a lot of rain might fall. The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood watch for parts of the area. Now, this watch might be extended into additional counties as we move forward. That's something that will have to be monitored. Let me zoom in a little bit. Here's the current flash flood watch as of Friday night, and again, this may change over the coming days, but it extends from northern Arkansas all the way into Ohio. You see most of southern Illinois, most of southeast Missouri, and quite a bit of western Kentucky currently in the flash flood watch. And you will notice that some west Kentuckies are not counties are not included. The LBL area is not included down into Murray. The Missouri Boot Hill is not included in West Tennessee. But with that said, I suspect the National Weather Service may have to add some additional counties over the coming days, and that does not mean you're out of the woods for heavy rain. It just means that early on with this system, the confidence is high that this current watch area is where the heaviest rain is going to fall, and then adjustments to the watch will be necessary probably as we move into Sunday and Monday, and the watch may even continue into part of next week. The main problem will be locally heavy rain. We're not expecting severe thunderstorms or severe weather outbreak. I can't rule out some downburst winds, some strong and gusty winds with a few storms, but the main problem with this event will be heavy rain. We take a look at National Weather Service radar here on Friday afternoon, late afternoon and evening. You see a few showers and thunderstorms over western Kentucky, down into northwest Tennessee. There's some more activity back here off of radar back into central Missouri and central Illinois. We'll have at least some scattered showers and thunderstorms tonight, Friday night, into Saturday morning. But as we move through the day on Saturday, activity should increase quite a bit across the region. We are expecting widespread showers and thunderstorms on Saturday, pretty much anywhere in the area. Now, the chances might be a little less over the Pennyroyal area of Kentucky, West Kentucky, over towards Hopkinsville, but at least some chance there as well. Greatest coverage of activity might end up being over Missouri, far west Kentucky, much of southern Illinois, into Indiana during the day on Saturday. And now rain chances will be with us right on into the middle of next week, so keep that in mind. This is a multi-day rain event. I want to show you precipitative water values. You'll hear me talk about this on the blog quite often and on Facebook. Precipitative water values are the amount of moisture in the entire atmosphere from top to bottom. And anytime you get above 2 inches, you're getting up there into some big numbers. And when you start to talk about 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, those are extreme precipitative water values. And we're going to have extreme values for an extended period of time. And one thing forecasters look for when forecasting flash flooding is the precipitative water value number and the extent and how long it sticks around. If you see precipitative water values like we're seeing here up into the reds, you're talking about 2 inches or more. If you see those for days on end, that normally is a signal that heavy rain is likely going to occur. So let's just put this in motion as we move through Saturday. Watch this moisture to the south as it moves northward. So that's Saturday. This is Sunday. Now we're moving into Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. It just never moves. It stays in the same general area for the entire time period. That is a bad sign. That means we're going to have heavy rain. That means showers and thunderstorms may train over the same areas, and that means that some spots are going to pick up several inches of rain. Let's see if I can show you a couple of more graphics here. This is the Futurecast radar from the NAM guidance. I'll just move you through Friday evening, Friday night into Saturday morning. You see showers and thunderstorms breaking out from Oklahoma, northern Arkansas into Missouri and Illinois. And what you'll want to watch is that they really don't move all that much. As we move into Saturday morning, this is around 7 a.m. and you can see some showers and storms in our area. And then as the day wears on, the coverage will just increase until we have widespread showers and thunderstorms on Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, and the coverage will just continue to grow from there. You see our area of disturbed weather over Louisiana and the moisture spreading through Arkansas up into our area. Probably be some bands of showers and thunderstorms, and they really won't move much. They'll probably train over the same areas, and that's when you're going to see some very heavy rainfall. We move forward here into Saturday night. Now this is Sunday morning. You see this heavy rain setting up over southeast Missouri, southern Illinois into Indiana. That means the front's probably going to stall somewhere from southern Missouri into extreme Illinois, maybe along the Ohio River. The front will stall. There's still some time for adjustments on where that front ends up, but the bottom line is our area is primed for some heavy rainfall totals. I'll keep moving forward here, and we go through the day on Sunday. Widespread showers and thunderstorms in the area. Some of that rain will be heavy. Flash flood warnings probably going to have to be issued for some of our counties. We'll move into Sunday night and Monday morning, and you'll notice, let me back up, Monday morning showers and thunderstorms continue. This is a multi-day event. We're going to see several inches of rain from this system and probably going to have numerous flash flood warnings before it's over with. If you're camping this weekend or you're near a river, stream, if you're in a flood prone area, then you'll want to monitor updated forecasts as we move forward. I'll take you through here on rainfall totals from this particular model. This is the NAM, and what I want to show you is how you see how Louisiana has all this rain. You see how the moisture spreads northward. Hard to see here, but this is us right here, West Kentucky, Illinois, southeast Missouri. See how it has this streaky look to it? That's because precipitation trains over the same areas over and over again, and that's when we're going to get our big rainfall totals. Where that training occurs is still a bit of a question. Some of the guidance puts it back here towards, let's say, south central Missouri, towards Farmington, towards Mount Vernon. Other guidance puts it in northeast Arkansas, Missouri Boot Hill, far southeast Missouri, into much of Illinois, clips West Kentucky. Some of the guidance is a little south and east of there yet. So we're talking about a few counties either way. Could make a big difference in rainfall totals. There could be quite a gradient. You might end up with, let's say, an inch or two of rain over here by Hopkinsville. You could have 5 to 10 inches of rain over parts of Missouri and Illinois. There'll be a tight gradient in here somewhere, but some of our counties are probably going to have some extreme rainfall totals. So this system has plenty of moisture to work with. It's not going to be in a hurry to move, and it does look like it will drop copious amounts of rain. The WPC, which is part of NOAA, National Weather Service, they just updated their graphic, and for the last, I think we're up to 7 or 8 updates, they've increased their numbers every update. So now their latest update has almost a foot of rain here in southeast Missouri. 6 to 10 inches of rain across northern Arkansas, all of southeast Missouri pretty much except for the Boot Hill, most of southern Illinois into southern Indiana. This lighter shade in here you see inside the red, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches of rain. Now, will that be exact? Will that be where the heaviest rain falls? Could we have more than a foot of rain? You know, this is all a possibility. This may have to be shifted a little bit one way or the other. They have been fairly steadfast in showing these counties receiving the most rain. Everything I looked at today points to the heaviest totals being from northern Arkansas into southeast Missouri into southern Illinois. There are some outliers, however you want to pronounce that do show the heaviest rain a bit further south and east and does get into West Kentucky. Now, with that said, Just because West Kentucky may not end up with the most rain, you could still easily have 2 to 4 inches of rain or more over West Kentucky, Missouri, Boot Hill, Northwest Tennessee. We're talking about very large, significant rain totals over a pretty good chunk of our area. So even though we may be talking about 5 to 10 inches of rain over southeast Missouri, let's not discount the issues either for what's going on to the east. We don't need any more rain. Most of our area has had plenty of rain over the last couple of months, and it won't take much to cause flash flooding. So if some of these thunderstorms develop and train over the same areas and you end up with 2 or 3 inches in an hour, and that goes on for a couple of hours, then some of you could end up with 3, 4, 5 inches of rain in a 2 hour period. You're going to have flash flooding. So this is a complicated setup. It still remains to be seen just exactly where the front stalls out. But if you live anywhere in my forecast area, you should be aware that this is a potentially dangerous flash flood situation for some of our counties. Some of you may have river flooding, small stream flooding, and flash flooding. If you live in a flash flood prone area, that means you don't necessarily live near a river or stream, but you do have flash flooding or have had flash flooding in the past. Then this system should be concerning for you as well. So if you live in a flood prone area, monitor updated watches and warnings. Please avoid driving through floodwaters. You know this. And if you don't care enough to protect yourself, then at least consider the first responders who then have to come out and rescue you from your vehicle and put their lives in danger. So avoid flooded roadways. You don't always know what's underneath that road either. Back in July, we had numerous roads and bridges wash out from flash flooding, and had someone just simply driven across that water thinking the road was underneath there, they would have been in for a bad surprise. Their car would have fallen off into a deep ravine and would have been swept away, and likely we would have had loss of life. So it's not a good idea to drive through floodwaters. All right, now I do remind you that I am on vacation, but I will continue to update for this event. It is a significant event for our region, and you can find me on Facebook under Bo Dotson Weather and on Twitter under Bo Dotson. And please sign up for the text messages, and I'll text you these videos and everything else as well. You can do that under BoDotsonWeather.com or WeatherTalk.com, either way. All right, I hope you have a nice weekend. Please stay safe in the flash flood areas, and we'll stay on top of it as we move forward. Thank you.